Hello, everyone. I'm Heather with the Central Arkansas Library System, and in just a second, I'll be joined by Karen Walker from Arkansas PBS. There she is, like magic, she appears. And thank you for joining us for PBS Kids AppyTime here as part of the Six Bridges Book Festival. And so, Karen, I'm going to let you take it away.
All right, I sure will. Okay, let me continue to share my screen. Hello, everybody. I'm Karen Walker, and I'm the Community Education Manager here at Arkansas PBS. So I'm in my office today here on Sesame Street, and I want to just share with you some of the amazing apps that we have at Arkansas PBS. Arkansas PBS has been a staple in many communities, and we provide so many resources that sometimes, parents don't know. So all of our content is research-based. It's a great way to give your children a kind of a boost in their learning and to get them prepared for kindergarten if they're not already attending school. So what we're going to do this afternoon is we're just going to take a look at some of the apps that we have here at Arkansas PBS. So let me get out of my screen here. All right. And I want to just show you what the page looks like. Is everybody seeing my screen right now? All right.
No, let's hit the big green button.
Okay, let's try that. So I'm just talking away and all right, we're going to share my screen. How's that? All right. Ba-dum-bum-bum. All right.
There we go.
All right. We always have to be patient when we're dealing in technology, don't we? Okay. The first thing I want to show you is our page here. If you were to go to the pbskids.org, you're going to see and look for the apps.
And I think we're on the wrong page. We're in a document. An
Are
activity
you?
doc. Yes, I see it. I see the
Okay.
leaf activity from our last session.
Oh, no, that's not it. Let's see. Let's do a new share. How's that?
There it is. Yay.
Hey, yay us, right? All right. So on our apps page, you're going to see all of the apps, well, most of them that we have. And a lot of the apps for PBS, like all of these that you're seeing on the screen, can you see them with me? They're free. And therefore, whether you have an Android or iPhone or whatever mobile device, you can download these and have access to them on your favorite tablet. They're 24/7, anywhere, anytime, on the go learning. And that's what's exciting about them. So I want to take a look at a few of our apps today. All right, are we looking? Okay. All right. The first one I want to tell you about, because what's unique about this app is this is one of the first apps that were designed specifically for parents. Can you believe that? For parents. So I'm going to play the trailer and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Okay.
New from PBS Kids for Parents. It's the Play and Learn Science app, where you can help your child think like a scientist. Available in both English and Spanish. To start, click on the Parents tab for tips and activities that make learning science lots of fun. You'll help your child investigate weather, explore light in shadows, it's a teapot, and discover the properties of moving objects.
Your ramp was just deep enough to reach the target.
It's the all-new Play and Learn Science app from PBS Kids for Parents. Download free today on the App Store, Google Play, or the Amazon App Store.
All right. We're going to stop that there. Okay. So with that app, we're so excited because, we want to stop this from playing.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is, Daniel, it is. So what's so special, y'all, about that app is that you are able to go in and have all kinds of activities as a parent to look at with your kids. And so this app is designed for parents. There are 13 games built in there. When you go into play, there's over 100 stickers for kids to use. And so the app we're talking about, not play, we have Play and Learn Engineering, but we're talking about the Play and Learn Science app. And it is bilingual, so whether in English or in Spanish, you can use this app, but it's a great way to keep kids curious about the world around them. And with this parent app, it gives you lots of helps to talk to your kids and help them to be lifelong learners. So I hope that this is an app that you will take a look at and you'd want to explore. How many of you, if you can drop in the chat box, how many of you have used this app before? Or if not, just say new if it's new to you. We just kind of want to get a feel for how familiar some of you guys are with our apps. Now, I want to take you to another app. Another app is with NatureCat. Now, NatureCat app is based off of the TV show, NatureCat. And I just love, love, love this app. So let me give you a little trailer about it, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, here we go. There's our NatureCat.
Amazing shot! That's a fabulous man! Journal! Did you find something amazing today? Howdy ho! Sound recorded! Cheese!
Now, what's so special about NatureCat is there are like 100 daily adventures that you can take on every day, whether it's rain or shine, at home or on the go. So there's 100 daily. One feature that we like about this app is that there's 100 stickers also for this one that kids can use, but they have the photo bomb feature. Yes, the photo bomb feature. With that one, you can take pictures and selfies with NatureCat and with his friends. And also along the way, you can earn badges, so you get rewards for playing. And it is, once again, based on our PBS show, NatureCat's Great Outdoors. And so some of you may be a fan of that show. And if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's really interesting. It helps you just enjoy the world around you. Along with those daily adventures, right, you can also filter what you want to play. You can decide, I want to play indoors, or I want to play in some sunshine, or I like to play in the rain. So you can determine how you want to play on there. And also you can take pictures too of yourself. You can take selfies. They have a camera. One of the characters' name is Daisy. And so with Daisy's camera, you can take pictures with this app. You can also use the microphone feature, and it's Hal's microphone, and it's, if you know the program, and you can record sounds. So if you're outside in nature and you hear a bird singing, you can record it. You can hear all kinds of things when you're out and about. So that microphone feature has been really popular, and kids seem to really enjoy it. Also, you can use the journal art tools, and with those tools, you're able to stamp things, you can draw, you can do some painting right there in the app. So it's a real fun app. So I wanted to share that one with you because, sometimes we've been stuck in the house for a while, and it's a great time to get outside. And you can get outside, see some things and sights, but also have some fun with the NatureCat app. So I hope you will check that one out. Another one that I want to explore with you, let me get out of this screen. I want to explore Ready Jet Go. Ready Jet Go Space Explorer is a wonderful app because it is rooted and based on a NASA curriculum. So you're getting just solid content that your kids are able to play in. And I think you'll enjoy it yourself, even as a parent, because kids can explore the solar system, they can visit planets, they can see stars, just really good stuff. And I tell you, sometimes being outside at night, gazing up at the stars is a fun thing to do because that's a family activity too. So get out and get about. Let me tell you some of the features of it. There's 300 plus planet and constellation facts in there, over 300 that you can learn. You can also point your device to the sky. And when you point your device to the sky, your app is going to tell you what constellation you're looking at. So that's a great feature. Also, there's a space in there where you can see the night sky, and you can have a little painting tool in there so you can paint the sky by night. And so that's been a real fun for our kids to use. Also, you can play with the characters, and some of the characters are going to tell you some silly facts, so you can get a little laughter out of it too. So it's an app that really helps introduce our kids to the stars and to constellations, and it really helps them to be in tune with what's going on in their world as it relates to those things. Also, it piques their curiosity, and so our whole goal is to have our kids to be lifelong learners. If we can keep them curious about the world around them, we can keep them just learning, and that is really important. Also, with the app, we have a little laboratory that's on there also, and we just want you to know that we want what's best for our kids, so we create tools and things that's gonna not only let them have fun, but they're learning along the way, and they're getting a solid STEM foundation by playing around in the apps. Who would have thought that play could be so fun and really educational? But again, so that's our Ready, Jet, Go app. And it's popular. It's, as you can see, it's on the list of popular apps. So kids have just fun with it for hours. So that's another one of our apps. And now I'm going to show you another one we're going to explore, which everyone knows, our beloved Daniel Tiger. Oh, you know what? I didn't give you a peep at what that app looks like, the Ready, Jet, Go. So I'm going to back up and let me show you the trailer. And so if you're not familiar with the show, you'll get to see, the characters and kind of know who they are.
Play the planets, stars, and constellations in your sky.
Ursa Minor. Ursa Minor means smaller bear.
Create your drawing for this constellation. Let's play hide and seek in space. Scorpius. Well done, Stealthy Explorer.
All right, that's our Ready, Jet, Go. And as you can see, he's pretty cool with his space outfit on and stuff. So our kids love him. And you know what? We do too. So our next one I want to show you is our Daniel Tiger. Daniel Tiger is our modern day Mr. Rogers. He's based off those principles, those teachings in the app. This app is a story app. So in there, you're going to hear stories about Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. So sometimes if you don't want to do a lot of like painting or interacting or things like that, and you just want to hear some stories, this is the app for you. And also there's lots of songs in there. So as a family, you can read and you can sing. And so it's a great platform. So let me play the trailer so you can take a look at the Daniel Tiger app. This is the one for story time.
Hi neighbor, it's me, Daniel Tiger. Do you like books? Pick a storybook you'd like to read. Hi neighbor, it's me, Daniel Tiger. Let's read. It's fun to share. You can take a turn and then I'll get it back. Boom, boom. Thanks for being a helper. Hugga mugga.
Well, Ugga Mugga. If you are a Daniel Tiger fan, then you know that that is one of his favorite phrases. With this app, there are 5 stories that you can pick from he will read the story to your child. Also, the songs in there, like Clean Up, is in there, and some of the other familiar songs that go along with the Daniel Tiger show. So you can sing, you can read, and you can talk together. And we know that research shows that children benefit when they have parents or adults that read to them and talk to them about what they've read. So this is a great app to do that with. Like I said, you can pick the story you want, and you guys can sit and have some great reading time and some good connection time and talk time, which is so valuable and real important to our children in their development and as they continue on their education journey. So those are four of the apps I wanted you to see. There are many, many, many more. And we do AppyTime. We like once a quarter. We call it Appy Hour because we interact for 30 minutes and then we hope you take 30 minutes to just play around. But we do that quarterly. You can watch for it at myarkansaspbs.org. On our parents page is where we put those, where we'll introduce 3 or 4 apps each time because there's a lot of apps out there and it can be overwhelming trying to try them all. So we try to give you a sampling of what we have and see which one piques your curiosity and which one you may want to try to start with your kids. So if you're not using any of the PBS apps, I want to encourage you to just pick 2 or 3 that you may want to try, and maybe for the next few weeks, you guys use them and just see how much fun you have with them, but also to see how your child is learning and grasping the concepts there. So, one last thing I want to tell you about before we do questions, we launched a new show called Eleanor Wonders Why. And so, apps are so important, but also as you look at our shows are also rooted in research and they have a focus for your kids. Like, for instance, Curious George is tailored to math, science and math. Super Why is tailored to literacy. And so our new show, Eleanor Wonders Why, it is about science and curiosity for our kids. Eleanor is a bunny who is curious about everything. She loves to ask the question, why? I'm going to show you a little clip from Eleanor Wonders Why. And parents, I want to give you a few tips. How can you maximize this show? How can you use it to help your children learn? So if you hold on just a moment, I'm going to show you a little trailer. And some of you may already be familiar with the show, but you can never see too much Eleanor. So let's see our little episode of Eleanor Wonders Why.
It's Eleanor. I like to learn all kinds of things. Nature is so interesting. I ask a lot of questions. I don't think you can ask too many questions. Eleanor Wonders Why. It's my new show coming Monday, September 7th to PBS Kids.
All right. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I want to unshare my screen. Let's see. I don't know. Am I able to unshare my screen, Heather? There we go. Hello. All right. I want to talk to you a little bit about Eleanor Wonders Why. It's a great program, but also with these programs, our goal is to have parents to interact with their kids around our shows. So I want to give you just a couple of tips on how you can maximize Eleanor. Hold on just a moment. I just dropped my note. Isn't that something? Well, let me give you 3 tips. One way you can do that is as you're watching the show and when it ends, help your child by asking open-ended questions. Open-ended questions, that get them to thinking. Instead of the yes and no, you can ask them something like, would you rather play in the rain or would you rather play in the snow? Why? If you were an animal, would you rather have the ability to run fast or the ability to fly? Why? So when you ask them, it gets them to thinking about, their answers. It's more than just yes, no, or an answer. It helps to stir conversation. And it's also helping your children develop in their critical thinking skills. Children are curious about everything and they love to ask questions. So it's real important that as they're asking questions, that we are dialoguing with them, you know. So sometimes when they ask, you may have the answer, but instead of giving them the answer right away, just ask them, what do you think? Or helping them to come to the conclusion of the answer so that you're helping them develop those good thinking skills. Another thing is you want to allow for guided play. As you see this show and other shows, it's so important that our kids have guided play, whether they're inside a classroom or they're inside your home, that you may set up opportunities for them to use some of the things that they've just learned on your show. So that may be sometimes doing a craft, right? That may be sometimes making a painting or a drawing. It may be sometimes drawing in a journal. It's something that you set up that your kids can participate in, that they're playing, but it's guided play, that it's purposeful play, that you've had a thought about why you want them to do it. And another way that you can help your kids grow as they watch programs and as they grow as a little person is to back their interest. Kids are curious and interested in a whole lot of things, and each child is different. If you have multiple children, you know that each child is different. So, one of the things that you can do is you can back their interest. And what I mean by that is sometimes trucks are like the in thing for kids, right? It's like kids just can't get enough of all different type of trucks. Or who knows, butterflies may be all the rage right now. That if your child, for instance, if they really love butterflies, then how do you back their interest? Well, you can have activities that center around butterflies, like butterfly watching outside, or even they can make a craft of their own butterfly. They can draw a butterfly. They can go online with your assistance and research and learn more about butterflies, all kinds of things. They can go to the library and check out books. So that's what I mean. Whatever they have an interest in, as a parent, finding ways to back those interests so that your children will continue to be curious, because that's what it's all about. It's about learning. And like I know, that those first few years are very critical for our kids in their development, that their brain is growing, right? And so those years of brain development is so important. So we have to really think about what are those things that we do as parents that help our kids to grow and be successful and become those lifelong learners. So what I want you to do out of the apps we just shared today, which one was your favorite? If you can drop that in the chat box. Which one was your favorite? Are you putting them in there? I can't wait to see some of your answers. There are so many good apps. Okay. Oh, Daniel Tiger. Yeah, Daniel Tiger is a really neat app. And also on our webpage, if you go and you click Daniel Tiger, there's 8 life lessons there. And you can click one like on friendship or sharing. So good for social and emotional development. And there's an activity there. There's a parent sheet already there. There's the episode if you want to watch it. But let's just say you've watched the episode several times and you just want the song. But there's a clip with just the song. So that's a great way to learn those Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers principles and things for your kids at that young age. So Daniel Tiger is one of my favorite too. Oh, I see another one still is Daniel Tiger. He is just doing amazing things for our kids. He's showing them what it means to be kind. He's showing them sharing. He's showing them how to manage their emotions, because all of us get angry, but he shows us how to count to 4 before we roar. So we just love, love, love Daniel Tigers. Do you parents have any questions for me? Anything relating to Arkansas PBS? As you're thinking about your questions, we have myarkansaspbs.org is our webpage that you can go to the parent page, and on there, lots of resources for you Daniel Tiger's on there, but we have a newsletter that goes home with all kind of activities in it. On there, you'll find Gobbledygook, which is our digital series that was created to help children enjoy reading and fall in love with reading. There's all kinds of helps on that parent page. And so we hope you would take advantage of it by going on there and using some of them as you continue to be the first educator in your child's life. Okay. All right, Heather, do we have any questions? Any more questions?
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah. Did anyone learn a new app from this session? Anyone learn a new app? There's so many, isn't it? So a lot of times you can take your favorite show and go find the app that goes with it, and it helps you to continue the learning. So I have had a great time sharing with you some of the apps we have with PBS, and I hope you will go out and explore and just look for more resources that will allow you to keep the learning going. And in this new technology age, you can keep the learning going anytime, anywhere, on the go, 24/7. Isn't that great? You're not, what is it? You're not tied and locked into a particular time or place to learn. Learning is available 24/7. So all of them. Oh, what is the website? Our website is myarkansaspbs.org. That's our general website, and you just want to click on the drop-down box that you want the parents page. Yes, that's it there. And then also we have the pbskids.org. The pbskids.org is where you're going to find all of the apps that you saw the little boxes for, and they're free. And you can go in on any of those apps and get them. And on there also, there are games that you can play. You pick which show, and then it'll show you what games. Also, parents, I know I can keep going on with also, because there's so much, but here's the last also. Also, there is a video app on that page. And with that video app, you're able to watch episodes of your favorite show. If you have your tablet with you or your phone, and let's say you want to watch an episode with that video app, they already have the videos in there. So lots of tools, lots of resources, lots of ways to learn.
Thank you so much, Karen, for doing this for us at the library system. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I liked the Constellation app myself.
Already, Jet, go. That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna just say this too. PBS has great resources, but also those of you with libraries in your community, your library is a great treasure that you need to tap into. There are so many resources there too. There's cool books, but it's not just books, it's more than books. So take a look at the schedule that's for your library. Don't miss out on all the good stuff that's out there.
Yes, we have the books, but then we also have the programs, and we have some apps and some resources, especially when kids get to school age. They can do research projects, because who has a set of encyclopedias anymore, right?
What are those?
What are those? Well, thank you so much. And thank you everybody for watching and being part of the Six Bridges Book Festival. This has been recorded and live streamed to YouTube. So if you need to go back and look at anything, you can go to the Central Arkansas Library System's YouTube page and find this at AppyTime. So thank you again, Karen. I really appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a great day.
Thank you.